My name is Brad, of course. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. Today, of course, we've got little Timmy and myself, Timmy the Turtle and myself so far. We're going straight into it. We're going to be on topic. What we're talking about today, it's the Monday Night Reset. Monday Night Reset. It's 8 p.m. UK time. And the title for today is Keep Showing Up, Building Grit When Life Gets Hard. So keep showing up, building grit when life gets hard. And it will get hard. There are ups and there are downs, as I'm sure you're all aware. It's not always easy. Sometimes things go against you. Sometimes you don't always get what you want. Things aren't always straightforward. Sometimes things are complicated for whatever bloody reason, who knows? But sometimes you've just got to find that inner grit, that inner determination. And that is what we are talking about today. So hi to Cat and Dog Lover, hi to Sander, hi to Jack, hi to Blake. How's it going, guys? Hope you're all okay. And of course, hello to Shelley as well. Hello, how are you? I hope you've all had a nice Monday. I'll be sticking to topic for a while, and then I'll go to open chat afterwards. So this is the Monday Night Reset, like I've already said. What we're talking about grit when life gets hard, because life isn't always going to go the way you fucking want it to. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It doesn't always go that way. Hi, Yorick, as well. Hi, guys. Welcome in. So I do have a poll. The poll is asking this. When life gets hard, what helps you to keep on showing up? So when life gets hard, what helps you to keep on showing up? One option is this. Grit and determination, not motivation, grit and determination, digging deep. Determination often involves, I can't be asked doing this right now. I really can't be asked, and you still show up. You're determined to see it through. Sometimes you're ill, sometimes you're worn out, sometimes you're really tired, but you still show up. That's determination. That's great. Another option, the poll that I'm relating this to now, is changing your mindset, flipping it. So something bad's happened. Someone said something to you. I don't know. It could be anything, but you flip it into a positive. You flip it into something else. Changing that mindset, thinking, do you know what? I'm not going to be scared about the situation anymore. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for it anyway. Actually, I'm really scared. I'm shitting myself, but I'm just going to dig deep. I'm going to show some courage. I'm going to change my mindset and get whatever it is you need to get done. Is it going to be easy? Is it fuck? Is being alive easy? Is it fuck? It's not. Another one is support from others. And if you're lucky, you might have one or two people, or maybe more, and you can get support from others. Some people might not even have anybody, who knows? But it's nice if you've got some support from others. That can help you when life gets hard. Of course, I still believe a lot of it relies on ourselves. But if you can get support from others, that can help you. Sometimes someone to listen to you, a problem shared is a problem halved. Someone to just give you a bit of encouragement. Someone to give you a bit of guidance. Someone to help you a little bit here and there. If you're lucky, you can sometimes get support from others, and that can help with life when it gets fucking hard. And the last one, in related to the poll, which is free to take part in, by the way, just click on it if you wish. Remembering my why. Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I turning up? Why am I working on myself? Why am I doing these things? Why am I doing it? Remembering your why. The reason why you get out of bed in the morning, the reason why you go to work. It could be simple as I'm just remembering my why when life gets hard is because I just want to put food on the table. I want to feed the kids. If you've got kids, not that I've got kids, but if you have kids, that'd be your why. You might be doing a shit job. You hate it. You're just trying to put food on the table. And that's an admirable thing to do. So anyway, that's the community poll that we have. I will be reading comments related to the topic. So I'm just going to read a little bit more, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more on topic. Then I'm going to read the comments related to the topic. Thank you to anybody that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate the support. I really do. I just want to say thank you to everybody. So Life gets difficult for a lot of different reasons. Life will throw hooks, overhand rights. You do not see shit coming. Life will get difficult for different reasons, for different people at different times. There's levels to it. I get it. But is it easy for anybody? I don't think it's easy for anyone. I think life's difficult, life's challenging, and we're not all perfect. Oh, we fuck. We're just not. And it can be difficult. We all have periods when we are absolutely tired, when we're absolutely exhausted. We don't feel like turning up. We don't feel like doing anything. We get fucking frustrated. We get pissed off. Well, I do sometimes. And we get stressed and we get fed up. And life, it can be like a death of 1,000 cuts sometimes. It's like little bit, little bit, little bit. Pressure, pressure, pressure. And you just get overloaded and it gets hard. Sometimes you wake up, I really can't be bothered today. I do it. January the 5th. Let's call January the 5th. Christmas come down. Fucking happy days. All your money's gone. It's the first day back to work. It's cold as fuck. It's -3 outside. It's cold. It's windy. It's wet. It's dark. You've not got much money. You've been overindulging at Christmas, eating too much, drinking too much. You feel like you're hanging out your ass. You want to hibernate because it's fucking winter. I think that's what we're meant to do naturally. But you still got to go to work. That's when it gets hard. That's one version of hard anyway. And can you be bothered? No. Could I be bothered getting up this morning to go to work? No. Could I fuck? But I just dragged my ass out of bed. But that's normal. I believe that's normal. You don't have to pretend that everything is brilliant all the fucking time. Some people have that disposition. I know some people like that. And it's like, oh, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. I'm thinking, life's not brilliant all the time. Well, it's not for me. If it is for you, good for you, man. Fucking good for you if it is. But I don't think it is brilliant all the time. Life's not all, what's it called? Birds, bees, and fucking roses and teddy bears and fucking the rest of it. It's just not. It's just fucking not. And it's hard. And that's when we need sometimes to have grit, to have determination, to have drive, to remember our why. So the poll is underneath there if you want to complete it. Let me read some comments that are related to the topics. That's what we're going on with. That's what we're talking about for now. Hello to everyone, by the way. You've never met me. My name is Brad. This is Timmy in the background. He's looking a bit pissed off. He gets it. He gets it because life gets hard. Look at Timmy's face. You're not like, oh, you're not looking elated right now. He's not full of elation, I'm afraid. It's not. But I get him. I get like that too. He's got the same haircut as me as well, as some people have mentioned in the past. Hi to Cat and Dog Lover. Hi to everybody. Hi to Snow Squirrel. Hi to Jack. Hi to Sander. Hi to Shelley. Hi to Yorick. Hi to, sorry if I'm forgetting your names, guys. Anyway, Sander's saying, I realise cooking and baking excessively gets me out of a black hole. So that's your passion, Sander. So you're struggling, you're in a moment, it's therapeutic to you. Cooking and baking helps you to get out of a dark spot. Being a woman cat and dog lover is saying it's not easy, it's horrible. I can't imagine that properly, cat and dog lover, but I can picture it in my mind a little bit. And it's difficult. I think it's difficult for men, women in different ways, I'd say. But is it easy being a person? No, it's not. No, it's not. Sandy said it's my therapy. What? The baking, etc. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all. Hi, Abe. How's it going? Hope you're okay. I'm doing my best. Shelley saying, yes, Brad. Sometimes you fall, but you have to get back up. It does strengthen you to walk your own path. Staying consistent is definitely not easy, but you do get there. Yes, it is. It is not easy. Being consistent, keep turning up, but you do get there. It doesn't matter how slowly. Sometimes you've got to crawl. If you can't walk, crawl. Anyway, I'm reading all comments related to the topic. Hi, Snow Squirrel. Welcome back. I changed my mindset. Snow Squirrel is saying, I changed my mindset mostly depending on the situations to always keep going or to slow down. Yes. Sometimes I think, right, I'm just going to do this slowly now. I'm going to give it 50% because that's all I've got. Your best is different every day, mate, I believe. Well, it is for me. So I completely get what you're saying there. Frankie's saying life's a bitch. Do you know what, Frankie? Nice to meet you. Sometimes life is a fucking bitch, mate. It is. I can't disagree with you because it is. I hope you're okay, Frankie. Nice to meet you, by the way. Omar, I do remember you, Omar. Welcome back. I've not seen you for a while, Omar, but good to see you anyway. Hope you're okay. Life can be a bitch, Sander's saying, but I can be too. Let's see who wins. Right. Chill out. Keep it positive. Let's keep it positive. Sander says, Shelley, 100% doing our best as hard as it is. Grace, hello, Grace. My name is Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hello. Lighters, nice to meet you too. Hope you're okay, Lighters. Hello. I own a lot of things and life still helps.
I wanted to say life can be a bitch, but so can I. Like, I win.
Yeah, you can win. Life. Oh, sorry, I misinterpreted you.
Right.
So Sandy's saying, sorry, life can be a bitch, but so can I. I can beat life. I can beat it back. I can fight back. I can keep going. Sorry, I misinterpreted you there. Lighters is saying, I own a lot of things and life still slaps me around. So you own a lot of things, Lighters, but life still slaps you around. However, life gets better when you escape the victim consciousness, the victim mentality, the poor me mentality, Lighters. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own my own shit. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna look within truly, Lighters, in relation to what you're saying. That helps you to escape that victim mentality. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Lighters, that's really well said, by the way. I love it. Hello, Jess. How are you? Grace says, didn't want to get out of bed most of my days. Aren't great. I'm really sorry to hear that, Grace. I'm really sorry to hear that. Is there anything that you can do to change that? I can at least listen to you at the very least. Okay, I'm really sorry to hear that, Grace. Snow Squirrel says Lighters 100%. Yeah, right. Helped me a lot as well. Yep. Like, yeah. Don't be a victim to life. No. Not the poor me. The world's against me kind of mentality. Sometimes the world will be against you, or it'll feel like it is. But when you take ownership of your own feelings, you're responsible for yourself, how you come across, etc., and be truly, truly honest with yourself. That will set you free. Is it easy? No, but it's going to get you away from that victim mentality, I would say. I know there's much more to what that topic would involve, but in line with what Lighters was saying, it was really good. Taking responsibility for your situation, accept it or change it. Exactly, Snow Squirrel. Sometimes shit's hitting the fan, man, and it's not fun. But sometimes you think, right, what can I do about the situation? If I can change it, I'm going to change it. Let's try and change it. You can change your mentality, change your mindset. That can help a little bit. It's not going to change. It's not going to help with everything, but it's going to help with some things. Or other times, it's like, suck it up, accept it. Accept the situation as shit as it is. Easy said than done again. What was I going to say? It's not easy. It's not easy. But when you take responsibility for your own shit, it's going to help you in the situation that you're in my opinion. Snow Squirrel, you bang on, by the way. Like, subscribe, and stay kind and respectful. Thank you, Sander. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you value genuine conversations that have some meaning, that make some sense in this YouTube world, or world that often doesn't make fucking sense, then you'll find value in some of the things that I talk about. You might not agree with everything that I say, and that's okay. But we keep it kind, we keep it respectful, and it's a collective consciousness. We try to support each other the best we can on here. That's what the channel is about. That's what we are about, and you're more than welcome. Subscribing is free. Liking is free. It's all good. It's all good. Check out my channel if you want to. But my name's Brad, and if you've never met Timmy, that's Timmy. Anyway, let me keep going, guys. These are really good points that you're making. Therefore, I might be speaking verbally, but it's you guys that are speaking too. Thank you for sharing. It's really good. Lighters is saying, ultimately, the truth of life is You were born here under a contract of agreeing to all your experiences. Truth. When life gets hard, understand it was hard to maintain balance for the good times. Oh, that's really wise, Lighters. Bloody hell. Lighters, you've just hit a home run. Fuck me. I'm going to read it again. Lighters is saying, ultimately, the truth of life is you were born here under a contract, a soul contract, if you believe in those things, of agreeing to all your experiences. And some of those experiences are going to be hard. They're going to involve, Lighters, I imagine you to know, suffering. But that's where the growth is. That's what we came here. That's what I believe in. I believe I'm meant to be doing this right now. No matter how big or small I am on YouTube, it doesn't matter. I speak my truth. And I like to vibrate at a high level. I'm not perfect myself. I don't know everything. I'm not a trained psychologist. I'm not a medical professional like a doctor. I'm none of those fucking things. I don't pretend to be, but I'm here to spread light. And I'm here to help people the best I can. I can't help everyone with everything because that would be impossible, but I can at least listen to people. I can at least, I'm all about being high vibrational, basically. That's my path. And hopefully there'll be others that'll be along with me for the journey, if you know what I mean, in our own way, if you know what I mean. I hope that communicates well. Sorry, Lighters, I've gone off your really good comment. I've gone off on a tangent, forgive me. I'm going to read it again. Sorry, guys, last time. Lighters is saying, ultimately, the truth of life is you were born here under a contract of agreeing to all your experiences. Yep, truth. I believe in that. When life gets hard, understand it was hard to maintain balance for the good times. Yes. You need to talk, you can't have, imagine if life was good all the time, it was perfect. You wouldn't know what bad was. You wouldn't know what good was either, is a way of looking at it. Lighters is then saying, find enlightenment, meditate, yoga, hustle, and learn from your mistakes and choices. 1000% Lighters. And the only way to learn from your mistakes is to own up to them and go, do you know what? I fucked up. I didn't say that well that time. I do it sometimes. I think, shit, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Was that the best thing to say at that moment? And you think, oh, that doesn't make me feel good. Why do this? I'm talking about myself now. I think, oh, I made a mistake. Shit, that wasn't great. And that shows that I care how I've come across. And I think, could it be better next time? Let's try and be better. That's learning from your mistakes. Meditation is really good. Fasting works for me. I'm not pushing my ideas on anyone else. Fasting works for me, Lighters, a lot. Nice to meet you, by the way, Lighters. Thank you for your sharing your wisdom with everybody. Thank you. Life is definitely a bitch. Cat and Dog Love is saying, well, yeah, it can be. It will be. It fucking will be. It's how do we hustle our way through that? It's the question. Or more, I'm not taking any moderators on at the moment. Shelley saying, in my opinion, your standards change, your understanding of your worth changes. Sorry, let me start again. Shelley saying, in my opinion, your standards change, your understanding of your worth changes. I have a lock on my heart. I will never pass out any spare keys. It's sad, but that's the way it is once you've been bitten, twice shy. Yes, sometimes if you've been bitten, you've been hurt. You don't want to feel that hurt again, so you put shields up, you put a block on the door. Not a literal door, but a door blocking the outside. That can happen, which is sad. Yes, it's sad. And sometimes it takes time and healing to be able to lower those defenses down. But again, you've got to be mindful of some unscrupulous people out there as well, of course. It's who to let in is the question. Finding the right individual. Let's say. Have a great stream. I've come off a 12-hour overnight shift, Blake saying. I'm travelling back home for a massive snooze. Have a good sleep, Blake. Well done for working so hard. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, everyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. I really appreciate it. Hello to Vincent Balan. Ali Katz was hilarious, Blake saying, yeah, it's really funny. It's a bit repetitive, Blake, in my opinion. However, it's very funny. Ali Katz, which is on Netflix, by the way. It's not for the faint of heart, I would say. Let me go and let me keep going with it. Let me keep going with my content, of course. So, what is great? What the hell is fucking great? What the hell is it? What is it? Great isn't being tough 24/7. No, it's not. Great's not that. not being the tough guy. Nothing bothers me. I've got loads of grit. You need grit in life. You need resilience. You know, you need a stoic, wise mindset to get through, to wade through the shit sometimes. But you can't be tough 24/7. Well, I can't. I don't know if you can, but I can't. It's not pretending that you don't struggle. It's like sometimes it's okay to say, do you know what? That was absolutely shit. Do you know what? I'm struggling a bit right now. Men need to do this more. It doesn't mean the man's giving up. It doesn't mean the man's weak. It doesn't mean the man's being a fucking bitch. It just means he's going, do you know what? I'm struggling a bit here. I want to talk about it a little bit and try and make sense of it and then find a solution. That's healthy. That's normal. That's human. Harsh, thank you for the star. Nice one. Anyway, it's continuing despite the struggle. Grit is continuing despite the struggle. It's keeping going even though it hurts. It's limping along sometimes. Sometimes grit is massive. It's the thing that keeps you going. It keeps me going sometimes. I have cold showers every morning. You might think that's absolutely crazy. I do the Wim Hof breathing. You don't have to do this, by the way. It's just my thing. And then I do a cold shower in the morning. And sometimes it's December. It's January. It's cold. It's England. It's like literally zero. And then I think, Brad, don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. And then I get in the shower and it's cold. And I shiver. And then eventually I get used to it. And it helps me to tackle the day. You don't have to do that, by the way. That's just my thing. Sometimes grit, though, is simply getting the fuck out of bed and doing what needs to be done. Just turning up. Getting out of bed, you don't feel like it, turning up, doing what you need to do, and just getting the job done. It might be messy, it might be a bit clunky. Sometimes, imagine this, some situations, it's like opening a rusty door. Imagine you trying to really push the door open. It's like, fuck's sake, it's not moving. It's not moving. You put everything into moving the door. It takes you forever. And eventually it moves a little bit so you can just get through. Sometimes that's how days go. Anyway, let me read some of the comments, guys. I'm reading comments related to the topic. Grace, thank you for subscribing. That's really kind. Thank you. Nice to meet you. And thank you. Tats. Hi, Tats. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Accept what you can't change. Change the shit you can. By knowing the difference is the key. 1000%. It's a simple thing, that, Tats. But it's something that we forget sometimes. Well, I forget it. Accept what you can't change. Like, can I change what you think of me? No. Can I change your opinion of me? No. I can't. That's on you. That's your thoughts. I can't change that. I can try, but it's probably not going to work out well for me. Change the shit you can. What can you change? You can change your fucking mindset. You might not like me, for example, or I might not like you. Who knows? But I can change my mindset and go, do you know what? It's okay. That's fine. I'll leave you to it. It's okay. I've changed my mindset. Or I could go, fuck's sake, they don't like me. I'm gutted. Fuck's sake. And replay things in my head and go on and on and on about it and not get over it. Be really pissed off. And I might have a good reason to. Who knows? Depends on the situation. But it's not going to change anything. It's been and gone. The situation's gone. I can't change it. I can change my mindset. I can be at peace with it. I can let it go. I can let it fucking go. Anyway. Dram saying, anyway, this is Jellycat. Jellycat, by the way. This is Timmy, the turtle. He's from jellycat.com. I'm not sponsored by them. Check out jellycat.com and then you'll see what I mean, by the way. Dram, should I say. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I really appreciate the support, guys. Shelley's then saying, it's a lesson to learn no matter how tired you are. Learn the lesson or it repeats and repeats and repeats. And sometimes if you've not learned the lesson, you go, imagine you're having issues with some people. You've not learned your lesson. You move to a new job. You move to a new town. You move to a new group of friends. It doesn't matter. You move to somewhere. If you've not learned the lesson will repeat itself. You'll have different characters, but the same story and the same outcome will occur if the lesson has not been learned. And some people go through their lives and never learn. They keep repeating the same fucking mistakes. It depends on what the situation is. I know it can be difficult. Grace saying, I don't want to be on this planet, but I have no choice. My parents made me. Do you know what, Grace? You matter to somebody. If If you do need support, there's help out there. But you're more than welcome here. I don't have the answers to everything. I don't know your full situation, Grace, but you matter to somebody. You matter to someone. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Make the best of it if you can. I don't know if that helps, but you mean something. You mean something. You matter. You matter and people care. Grace, I'm just going to say that. I don't know your full story, sorry. But I'm just sharing that with you. Hi, Yellow Belly. How are you? How's your day been? Hope you're okay. Grace, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Find help if you can, if you need it. If you've got anyone around you or any services that can help you, please reach out to those things if you're struggling. Anyway, let me keep going with the topic a little bit. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm going to keep on topic. Let me just read through the comments a little bit there. I'm just flicking through. Sorry about your phone, Yellow Belly. Men are weak nowadays. Tasnim's box, men are weak nowadays. Well, I'd agree. I think a lot of men can be weak. Yes, not all. Tasnim, why do you think men are weak nowadays? You probably got a good point. You probably some truth to what you said. But I don't think all are. I think some women are weak as well. I think people are weak. Not all. Not all. But some are. Some are. Hi, Harsh Brushan. Thank you for the little start that you gave me, mate. Nice one. Welcome back. Shinzo saying, low-key, joining the stream so much has made me realise I most definitely need to get therapy. Shinzo, do the world a good. Good luck on your journey, mate. Reading can really help, Shinzo, as well. Reading can help as well, mate. I believe you've got the right mindset and awareness to be able to do that. I think you've got time as well. Don't rush, mate. You'll get there. Don't like working in that sun and heat. Overall, hard work outside suits me. I'm not a fan of the heat either. I'm going to keep on topic, though, guys. Let me keep on topic. So keep showing up. Grit, determination. Remember, we do have the poll underneath. The poll is asking, when life gets hard, what helps you to keep showing up? Is it grit and determination? Is it changing my mindset? Is it support from others? Or is it remembering my why? Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I bothering? Why am I turning up? Those are the 4 options for the poll, which is absolutely free to complete. But grit, determination, when life gets hard, because it is going to get hard. Different for everyone, I know, but it's still going to get hard. Keep showing up. You don't need to fix your entire life in one day. I've tried it. I used to have 10 things that I had a problem with. I used to take drugs. I used to be out every weekend. I used to hate myself. I was insecure as fuck. I'm telling you now, I was insecure as fuck. So I hated myself, but I didn't know why. I wasn't aware. I was 20, I was 21. I was in a really dark spot in my life for a long time, believe it or not. And I wanted to change 10 things in my life. I thought, I need to change I need to stop taking drugs. I need to be healthier. I need to love myself more. I need to find a job. I need to find a purpose. I didn't have any of those things. And what I try and do and fail is try and change everything at once, all in one day or all in 1 week. And guess what? I failed every time. I failed badly every time. So then I thought, right, I'm going to have to break down all my problems. And I chose the easiest thing to fix first, and I worked on that. And it took a lot of soul searching. It took a while. So just focus on one step at a time, even if it's a baby step, even if it's just slowing down a little bit with what you're doing. It's not easy. Go for a fucking walk. That helps. It helps. Do the workout. Do the workout. Turn up. Make that phone call. That might be a difficult phone call. Who knows? Have that difficult conversation. Speak your truth. Get back up and try again. I know this is a simple one. What do babies do? Toddlers do. They're trying to walk, aren't they? What do? They fall over. They might cry a little bit, but guess what? They get back up. They get back up and they keep going. And we as adults need to remember that. I know it's really simple, but anyway, let me go to comments. Welcome back, Fireball. How are you? We're talking about grit. We're talking about keep turning up when life gets hard, Fireball. That's what we're talking about today. Shelley's then saying, in my view, it's the battle against comfort. You have to learn discipline and perseverance, or you'll be fucked over. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. Absolutely. It's a battle against comfort, the comfort zone, isn't it? Yes, absolutely, Shelley. Thanks for sharing. Hi, T90. How's it going? Sandra's saying, oh my God, Shelley, 100%. I needed to hear that. Sandra's saying, Grace, please stick around. We're all here for you. There you go. You've got a bit of support there, Grace. You've got a bit of support there. Yorick saying, drink plenty of water. Yes, definitely. This is Timmy in the background, guys, just to let you know. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I really appreciate the support. Let me keep going the best I can. Deepak, hey, take it easy. All right, then, Deepak, I will, mate. Nice one. Where do you start when quitting addiction? It seems so pointless when starting. Sanja, sorry, is it Sanja? Where do you start when quitting? Oh, man. Sometimes it's just like, all right, I'm going to quit for half a day. Instead of having 20 cigarettes a day, I'm going to have 15. Instead of drinking 3 days a week, I'm going to try and cut it down to 2. Cut it down a little bit to begin with. And then you try and repeat that process. You try and replace the addiction with a healthier habits, healthier activities. You know what I mean? Healthier hobbies, really. And a lot of time, you quit, you fail, you quit, you fail, you quit, you fail. But then you try and make it longer each time that you quit. Just because you've failed doesn't mean you go again. You go again. I hope that helps a little bit. When it gets hard, I tell myself, you can work harder, you can hurt more, you can do better tomorrow. Or I tell myself, you have people to care for you. May not want to do it anymore. They need you. Yes, that's your why, isn't it? You still have people to care for, Shinzo. You may not want to do it anymore, but they need you. That is remembering your why, Shinzo. Why the fuck am I working hard? Why am I doing all these things? And they've got people that need you. They need you. And that's your why. That's brilliant, Shinzo. Good answer. Great comment, should I say. Thank you for sharing. The other bit says, and boy, does life get tough at times. It's at them times you have to dig your heels in and find a solution. Yep. And that sometimes means soul searching, Yellow Belly, as I'm sure you're aware of. You probably are aware of these things, of course. And sometimes it's just like, I'm just going to turn up today, get the job done. I don't feel like I've even fucking got anywhere. Like I'm not going anywhere. I do these lives sometimes and I get like quite a few subs, right? I think, oh, nice one, I've done well. Other lives, I turn up. I feel like I communicate not so well. Like I'm doing all right now, but sometimes I feel like I'm communicating badly. It doesn't quite work out the live that I do. I don't get any subs for some of my lives. I'm not complaining. It's just how it goes. And then I think, oh, I've got so many subs, right? And then I look the next day, I've got like -3. Thinking, oh my God, I did a live yesterday and I've got -3 subs because that's how it goes. People come and go. That's just how it goes, of course. So what was I going to say then? Yeah, but sometimes you've got to dig your heels in and keep going. Like Yellow Belly said, like Yellow Belly should I say. You're a lovely person, Sandra's saying. 1000% Shinzo's very wise, very wise, very, very wise. Yellow Belly's showing the wisdom too. 1000%. No worries. I try. This is a play. This community means a lot to me personally, and I really I try my best to maintain the kindness and respect on here. I know things aren't always going to be perfect. I know that. I'm not either, but I really do try genuinely to help people, and others help each other here too. And that's what this is about, man. If I don't maintain that, then I've failed. That's the way I look at it. Anyway, I'll keep going. When you shared your experience, it seemed it's possible. Thank you. It is possible, mate. How old are you, by the way, Shanya? I'm 43. I now work as a qualified nurse. And if you would have asked me when I was 25 years old, Brad, are you going to be a nurse? I'd have laughed at your face. If I'd laughed at you, I'd have gone, fuck off, no chance. And if you'd have said, Brad, you're going to go to university, you're going to get first class honours, I'd have gone, me, get first class honours, go to university, I'd have laughed in your face. I'd have told you it's impossible. But your life can change. Your life can change. Not that you have to go to university, by the way. That's not the be all and end all in life, in my opinion. It's just one option, isn't it? Anyway, we go the best we can. We're sticking to topic for now, and then after topic, we're going to go to open chat. Okay, we're moving on. Don't confuse a setback with failure, because you're going to hit red lights. Let's just say your life is a car. You're driving the car is your body. It's an example. And you've got green lights, go. Opportunities, go. Achievements, go. And then all of a sudden, red light, the fucking tire blows up. You like break your leg, or you're just stuck. You're like, fuck, I've hit a red light. I can't go. You're trying to get the interviews. You're trying to meet new friends. You're trying to quit drugs, but you've hit a red light. You've hit something bad's happened. Passing of, I don't know, anything could happen at any time. God forbid. Touch wood. That doesn't happen, but you never know. And you hit a red light, and sometimes you feel like you're not going anywhere. You feel like you're in bad, and you're gonna have bad days as well. Bad days will happen. Bad days will happen. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna drop the ball. You're gonna forget things. You're gonna lose things maybe along the way, and you're gonna lose motivation. Motivation is brilliant. When you feel motivated and energized, you're like, yes, I can take on the day. I'm gonna hit home runs all day. Shitload of motivation, shitload of energy, happy days. That's a great day. But for me personally, am I always motivated? Nope. Am I fuck? Not always. Not always. But that doesn't mean that you failed. Doesn't mean you fucked up. A setback is an event, not your identity. And that's that old saying, you do 100 things right, 1,000 things right. You could do 1,000 things brilliantly, perfectly. And then you have a setback, you make a mistake. And then what people do generally is they look at what you did wrong. They point out what you did wrong. Even though you've done 1,000 things right, that one thing wrong, they'll look at what you did wrong. They'll ignore all your positives. That happens. I think it's that human nature, maybe. But a setback is an event. It's not your identity. It's not everything about you. Anyway, doing the best I can. I'm ignoring a lot of comments. I'm sticking to topic. Sanjay, I'm 27. I'm struggling with cigarette addiction, and thank you for believing in progress. That brings hope. Yes, I've quit smoking so many times. I don't smoke anymore, Sanya, but I used to, mate. I used to. The other person said, some days I go to work and I feel I haven't achieved what I set out to do, but hey ho, there's another day. Yep. Yeah, there is. Or sometimes you just do a tiny bit, but then if you do a tiny bit every day, you look back over the year, you go, fuck me, I've come a long way. You don't realize it at the time. Trilobites. Hi, Trilobites. I never went to university. I own 5 acres of land. I have a homestead, and I have a family with little kids that look just like me. Life isn't about money, it's about serving God. If you believe in that, yes. Trilobites, good for you. You don't have to go to university to be successful. You've got 5 acres of land. You've got a home. You've got a roof over your head. You've got a family that loves you and you love them. That's winning all day long. Life isn't always about, no, it's not, Trilobites. You know what? I can't disagree with what you've just said there. That's beautiful. Trilobites, nice to meet you, and thank you for sharing, by the way. Good to hear. That sounds really positive. That's success in a fashion. Everyone's version of success is different, of course. Hi, Throbert. How's it going? The guilt, exactly, Sanya's saying, the guilt is greater than progress in my mind. Yeah, the guilt, you know, when you quit something, or I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to do it. And then I've done this. And I've gone, right, I'm quitting. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's making me feel like shit. It's costing me loads of money. Smoking. Obviously, it's unhealthy as fuck. And I've quit. And then I've gone back. And I thought, oh, no, I've done it again. I said I was going to quit. And then I've gone back. Like, shit. I used to do it with session as well at the weekends. Go, oh, I'm not doing this again. Definitely not. And then I go back and I feel guilty. I beat myself up. Beat yourself up is the guilt, isn't it, Sanya? And you missed the sesh. I missed the sesh. You allow yourself a blowout every now and again in your life. I used to, Robert, but now I don't anymore. I don't miss it. I've done it so much, Robert. Trust me now. How many times have I seshed? Seshing means drinking, taking drugs. You wouldn't believe, lad. I've seshed like fuck, like a monster. I'm an all or nothing person, and I'm generally, when I'm all in at something, I generally do well at it. I'm good at it. If I'm all in, I'm going to be good at it. And I was good at session, which is not a good thing to be good at, by the way. So I've done so much of it that I'm so sick of it. I've seen so much of it. I don't like it. I've lost interest. I've lost interest in it. But yeah, thank you. Noise Viking. Thanks, man. That's very kind. Fist bump to Noise Viking. Nice one. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. My name's Brad. To value genuine conversations that make sense on the whole, with a little bit of wisdom in there, a little bit of suffering in there, some solutions in there sometimes. This is a collective consciousness that is this channel, and we're all trying to vibrate higher. We're trying to become more enlightened, become to personal growth, basically. Then just hit subscribe. It's absolutely free. And thank you for all the likes as well, guys. Thank you. Yellow Bear says, good news. I've quit smoking as from this morning. Wow. Well done, mate. Well done. It's going to be a rough road ahead after 34 years of a bad habit. Oh, Yellow Belly, well done, mate. Well done. I will succeed. Right, Yellow Belly, can I ask you a question? What are you going to replace the smoking with? You don't have to do it this way, sorry. I'm just asking you the question. You'll do it your own way. Can I tell you a story, Yellow Belly? My dad used to cough up blood. My dad used to smoke when it was really cheap. In the 80s, 70s, 80s, he smoked. And I used to hear him. I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I'd hear him violently coughing. And he'd be coughing up blood. It was really violent, the coughing, Yellow Belly. It sounded horrendous. If it had carried on, he'd probably been dead, if I'm honest. This is not related to you. It's just his story, not yours, of course. And he quit smoking, and he started collecting antiques. He started to collect antiques, they're worth a lot of money. And he's got a massive collection now, and it's worth loads of money. And that's how he helped. That he quit cold turkey, but replaced the smoking, and the money that he spent on smoking, he spent on antiques, and that helped him. I don't know if that'd help you, but it's just a suggestion, by the way, only. But well done, mate. Let me know if you need any encouragement or help from us, let us know, mate. But well done. I'm going to say don't give up. Do give up. Keep going. Keep going. That's the wrong thing to say to someone who's quitting smoking. Don't give up. You can do it. Like, no, do give up. Well done, mate. I think you'll feel better for it. Can Wim Hof breathing help you with that? Maybe. Again, suggestion. That's all. So I'm saying, I personally don't believe in blowouts, she's saying. All right. I'm not doing politics at the moment, guys. I don't want to talk about politics. It's a lot of shit. And that's it. Thank you for mentioning my nice eyes. I'll take it, guys. Thank you. I'll take it. Mr. Fox, 76 days, no alcohol. Well done, mate. Fist bump to Mr. Fox. That's amazing. Well done. You're not ready for the cigarettes yet. That's okay. One thing at a time, Mr. Fox. That's okay. Do it at your own pace. DIE9, good evening from Germany. DIE9, respect to you, sir. How's it going? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, of course. We're talking about grit. We're talking about determination when life gets hard. So discipline versus motivation. Motivation comes and goes, like I've already said. Some days you can fucking take on the world. Some days I've got loads of energy. I smash the gym. I do loads of things. But then other days I'm fucking so tired. pussy when I get a bit older. Maybe I'm 43. I'm not old, but I'm not young. Of course, some people might think I'm old. Who knows? But yeah, some days I can take on the world, and other days I'm dragging my ass, and that's when you need the determination. That's when you need the consistency, your perseverance. You can't rely on feeling motivated every day. It's not going to come every day. There's going to be hard times. Sometimes you just have to say, I'm fucking doing it anyway. I don't feel like it, but I'm doing it anyway. I do that with exercise sometimes. Sometimes I think, fucking hell, I'm hanging out my ass. I've just done a 10-hour shift. I think I'm going to do a fucking workout now. And I think I can't be bothered, but I do it anyway. And that's where discipline and grit starts to develop. And it's reinforcing that grit, reinforcing that determination and those habits, those healthy habits instead of the unhealthy habits. I'm just having a sip of tea. Sorry, guys. I'm reading some comments related to the topic here. 76 days clean is amazing, dude. Yeah, it is, Shinzo. In relation to Mr. Fox, I'm genuinely proud of you, Mr. Fox. Yeah. 76 days is really good. That's really breaking the habit, isn't it? That's over 2 months. That's like 2.5 months approximately. I'm from England, by the way. Northwest England. Lancashire. T90? Thanks, mate. I believe the idea is that you inspire and Timmy keeps a check as being all intimidating one and all. Yes, he has quite an intimidating look there, doesn't he? But this is important to remember too, right? Good to have grit. Good to be stoic. Good to have determination. Good to keep going when time gets hard. However, there's a however moment. Don't destroy yourself, mate. Don't destroy yourself because you burn out. Imagine if you're working out every day, which would be crazy to me. Some people can do it. I can't personally. I don't think I can. But they work out 100% every day. You're going to burn out. Keep showing up doesn't mean burning yourself out. That's important because if you're pouring from an empty cup, there's going to be nothing in the cup. There's going to be nothing to pour out of. You need to look after yourself while you do these things. You need to have rest, recuperation. I struggle with it sometimes. I burn out. I do burn out. I'm go. I'm do. I'm a doer. I've always been a doer. I go and get things. I go and do things. I get shit done. However, the downside to that is if you do too much for too long, you will burn out. You will burn out. Or most people will. Sometimes showing up means resting. Like, do you know what? Sometimes the best thing to do is like, do you know what? I'm not going to go to the gym today. I'm going to stay in bed. Do you know what? I'm not even going to leave the house today or the apartment or wherever it is you live. I'm not going to do anything today. You might think, but what about all the work needs doing? You need to get this job, this job done. You need to get this done. You need to get that done. That's okay. Sometimes the best thing to do is not do anything and rest. And I was watching someone's video recently. I forgot the YouTuber's name, sorry. But he said he owns businesses, this person, very successful person. Anyway, he said it's good to have holidays and have something to look forward to and actually stop because it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I know there's shit to do. And I know if you do have a rest, you might miss some of the work that needs doing, but you need to look after yourself as well. Sometimes it means asking for help. We all need help sometimes. And that's okay. Men struggle with this one as well. I do. I think, fuck that, I'll do it myself. I'm independent as fuck. I'm a lone wolf in a way. I really am a lone wolf, big time. I've always been. I've never followed the crowd. I've never been great in groups. I never wanted to lead the group, if you know what I mean. But I never wanted to follow the group either. I've always been a bit of a lone wolf. And I struggle to ask for help sometimes. But sometimes we all need a bit of help. We all need to go, do you know what? I'm struggling a bit. It's okay. Admit it. It's okay. Doesn't mean you're weak. Doesn't mean you're a bitch. Doesn't mean you're soft. Doesn't mean you're giving up. No. That's different. It doesn't mean you're crying your eyes out every day in an emotional wreck. I don't think that's a good thing to be, personally. Anyone that is will probably need support, help. But we all get down sometimes. We all get stressed out. We all need to vent sometimes, and that's okay. I'm just speaking for men here. Women will have a different perspective on that. I get it. But people need to as well, of course. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is go admit that you're struggling. Sometimes that's the strongest thing you can do. And that's going to help you with grit and determination for the long run, for the long road ahead, for the hard school of life, whatever the journey or path that you're on. It's fucking easy. Nope. Is anyone going to come and save you? Mostly not. They're not going to save you, but you can get support here and there. I believe you can. Anyway. Sorry, guys. So, sorry, guys. I'm going to have a sip of tea. Let me have a little rest. So I'm going to bring the poll up there again. So let me just say that. So when life gets hard, what helps you to keep on showing up is the poll. Absolutely free to take part in. Grit and determination is one option. Changing your mindset is the second option. Support from others can be an option as well. And remembering my why. Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I turning up? I am just going to end the poll for now because not all the comments are on here. And I need to read the comments. I'm going to read the comments related to the topic. I'm going to be on topic for a little while longer, not for too much longer. And then we're going to go to open chat, by the way. That's what I like to do. Some people already know this. When I go on topic, I stay on topic for a while, and then I go to open chat afterwards. I like to keep the balance, if you know what I mean. Sorry, guys. I'm just scrolling through here. Max, good man. I'm sorry about your nan falling down the stairs, mate. I'm sorry, Max. Hope your nan's okay. Bloody hell. Saeed. Hi, Saeed. How's it going? Hi, my man. Want to say, you, my man, what I always say, wishing you health and prosperity for no reason at all. Do you know what, Saeed? Wishing you health and prosperity too. Thank you for your kindness. Thanks for just being, that's nice. Thank you, by the way. Let me keep going the best I can. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It's absolutely free to like. It's absolutely free to subscribe, guys. It really helps the channel. And Timmy says thank you. I know he looks pissed off, but he says thanks for subscribing. When I first quit a week ago, Sanjay's saying, the first thing that helped me was spending time with my wife. It's almost if I didn't need it. It was only then when I went out on business trips that I needed some. And sometimes with the smoke, it's like morning coffee's a fucker. It's like a smoke with the morning coffee or after a meal. They're the times where it's crucial, where it's most difficult, in my opinion. And if you do quit and you go back to it, go, right, I fucked up. Oh, shit. I quit for 3 days, for example. I started smoking again, think, right, I feel a bit bad about this because I've gone back. Do you know what? My record is 3 days. Do you know what? Next time I'm going to try 4 days. And you keep building on it. People quit things in different ways. I used to think of my willpower as a muscle, training my willpower. I should wear a same t-shirt as Timmy with a K. That'd be funny. Yellow Belly saying, I'm going to replace smoking with eating. A lot of people do that. Next stage is sumo wrestling, okay? So Yellow Belly's going to be a sumo wrestler. Good for you, lad. I'm going to put my savings from my smoking in my trading 2-on-2 stocks. I said, that's the way. Keep looking at your stocks. I keep looking at your savings there. I like that. I like that, Yellow Belly. And good luck on your journey with that. Well done, mate. Try the Wim Hof breathing. I believe it might help. If you're doing the cold showers already, Yellow Belly, you're doing the fasting, the breathing goes in line with it. Sorry, I won't go on about it too much because I don't mean to force anything on anyone. I'm just giving suggestions, by the way, because I know that not one size fits all, but it might help. Might is the question. Like, fill out a job, Moonflesh. He's saying, like, fill out a job application. You know what I'm saying? Because you up and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll hit you up in about 2 weeks. I don't know what you mean by that, Moonflesh. Sorry. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you, Shelley. Moonflesh, should I say? Sorry. Thank you, Shelley. I'm going. My communication was a bit went astray there for a moment. hit you up in 2 weeks, like you've got the job, and it's like, no, I don't have the fuck. Oh, so you have an interview in Moonflesh, and you're thinking, oh, it's going really well. I think I've got the job. Well, yeah, we'll give you a call soon, they say. And you're like, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, and you didn't get the job. Been there, mate. Rejection, really, in a way, isn't it? You go again, mate. You stand back up, and you go again. Snow School saying, I'm 25 years old, but I also feel the tiredness already sometimes. Might just be the work and stress. Yeah, wife. Snow School. Sometimes it's worth having your bloods checked to see if you're deficient on anything. I'm not saying that you are, but it's a good it's good to get your bloods checked sometimes in some situations. Not that solves everything, of course. Die 9 saying you have to do it as if you love it, and your body will learn to love it over time, just one step after another. Die 9, absolutely. One step after the other. And you're in competition with yourself. I lift weights. I don't lift massive weights. I don't nowhere near massive weights. Nowhere fucking near. I'm not amazing. I'm okay at it. But I'm not great at it. And I know I'm not, but I'm just loving my body. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit stronger, a little bit fitter. It makes me feel good. That's why I do it. Number one reason why I train is why it makes me feel good, but it is just one step at a time, like Die 9's just shared. Die 9 saying, you are from England. I am from Saxony with Celtic blood as kid blonde, red hair. Ah, right. Got Celtic blood. What Scottish is it, Die 9? I've got Scottish family, Irish. I think I've got Irish family from a long time ago, but I never met them. But it's great grandparents and whatever. I've got family in Scotland that I don't know, and I've got English. I've got a mixture of three bloods in me, I think. But I'm English because I've lived here all my life. That's what I classify myself as. National, if I'm going to put myself in a country box, whatever you want to call it. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. My motto, Shelley's saying, my motto is keep trying. Don't get tired of trying. Your voice matters. You matter. Letting go, live, and allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be happy. That's the mindset there, isn't it? The grit with the mindset. And allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be content. Your voice does matter. Might not matter to some people, but it still matters to some, if you know what I mean. You've got to want to get better, quit, or it'll never happen. Yeah, you've got to want it. You've got to decide it. Yeah, you've got to really want it. T90, 1000%. Which oil do I use? I don't use any oil, mate. I use face cream, though. I moisturise my head, and I moisturise my face. Of course I do. 1000%. I drink a lot of water. I don't drink alcohol much. Very, very rarely. I've completely changed in that fact. Anyway, some support from others. Matthew, hi Matthew, nice to meet you by the way. My name is Brad. Let me read Matthew's comment. Support from others is really important in a right society. Yeah, in the right environment, Matthew. Support from others can make a huge difference. I don't believe that any of us do well in life without the support of others along the way. And I think it should work both ways, Matthew. You should help others as well, in my opinion, when you can. Stop, Duke of New York. Hi, Duke of New York. Stop worrying about that and start worrying about why a family tree doesn't fork. I don't know what you mean by that. It's very true, Matthew. Jack's saying, I agree, Jack. You're right there with the coffee and the ciggy, yeah. If you're quitting smoking, man, the coffee and the smoke, they go well together, unfortunately. That's the real catch. Yellow belly, another one is Friday night, Saturday night. If you're having a drink, then it gets even. What I used to struggle with the most, yellow belly, is when I used to drink, I'd smoke every time. Every time. It was so hard, yellow belly, when I was drinking. I find if I didn't drink, it was easier. And I don't know. I didn't see your message. I'm 43, it's Professor, so you're not far off. I'm 43, mate. I will have a little breather. I'll have a sip of water. Anyway, let me keep going a little bit. The best I can. So I've had moments in my life when I wanted to throw the towel in. I remember I'm a qualified nurse. I had my first year, I was a first year student at one point in 2018. First year student in that year. And I'd never worked in a hospital before. I had worked in care before, but never in a hospital. I remember being on a ward. I was paying for the degree. I was paying to be on the ward, okay? And they were using me as a healthcare assistant. And I remember I had a kidney, imagine a kidney dish. And I was carrying it and it was full of piss and it had shit in it, poo in it, and it had tissue in it. And it was fucking minging, right? And I'm okay with doing that. I don't mind. If you're paying me, I'll fucking do it. You know, I've dealt with these things. I've worked in care. I've dealt with those things before. I know it's not for everyone, this. I remember carrying it and balancing it so it didn't spill because it was full of piss. Yum, yum. Tasty. Not. And I remember thinking, I'm paying to do this. This is shit. I remember putting it in the sluice. The sluice is where you put that, like a toilet in a way. To get rid of the waste. And I remember picking all the tissues out because you couldn't leave the tissues in because it blocked the sluice. The sluice is like, it's got a lid on it. You throw the waste in, you flush it, it goes away. But it's minging. And I thought to myself, and I was on a ward. The nurses the qualified nurses weren't teaching me anything. They didn't want to speak to me. They ignored me because they couldn't be asked. They were tired, they were overworked, whatever. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm paying to do this. And I nearly quit. I nearly quit being a nurse. I nearly quit because I thought, this is horrible. Absolute shit. And I nearly quit. And I was going to throw the towel in, but I didn't. I carried on. And here I am now doing this. I do it as a job now. I've been doing it for 5 years. But you don't have to, I've learned, no, you don't have to have everything figured out all the time straight away. Sometimes you figure it out along the path. You just have to keep on moving forwards or at least stand still. Even if it's just one small step though. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So if you're going through a difficult time, I'll end the topic in a moment, then we'll go to open chat, sorry. If you're going through a fucking shit time right now, don't judge yourself for finding it difficult. Don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up too much. Take a breath, reset, maybe have a day off and then go back again when you're ready. Tomorrow's another day, as they say. But don't stop moving. And the last comment I'm going to say, I'll read one moment. Grit isn't about never falling down because you're going to fall down. You're going to fuck up. You're going to make mistakes. It's about deciding that you're not going to stay down. It's getting back, get the foot back up and keep going. Anyway, that's my topic over with. Let me have a little breather. I'm going to go to open chat. Basically, I'm going to read some comments in a moment. Sanjay is saying, is it true that happiness is crucial for consistent motivation in the long run? Being happy and like-minded. Being happy, like-minded, not holding on to negative energy, not wasting your energy on things can help with that like-minded kind of mindset, I would say. It's going to help with motivation. Yes, I would say. It's going to help. I don't think it's going to solve everything, but Ankan, hello Ankan, how are you? Boiling Frog, welcome in. Wim Hof breathing. It's cracking at it. Yeah, Wim Hof breathing, mate. He says, Wim Hof breathing, not sweet. Yeah, it's Yellow Belly. Look it up because he'll say it much better than I can. But they're saying that we smoke because of that inhalation, but you can get that from the Wim Hof breathing. So it can replace it really well. If you do, don't walk around and do it though, please. Please stay seated or led down. Don't force it out of Yellow Belly. Don't go too far, if you know what I mean. And you might get tingles in your hands or on your nose. You feel tingles when you're doing the Wim Hof breathing. Or I do sometimes. Don't be scared of that. I think you've already got the discipline though. You've got your own business. You do cold showers. You fast. Those alone just say you've got the discipline. You can hold your breath for much longer, Yellow Belly, when you do Wim Hof breathing as well. You'd be surprised. I can hold my breath for 2.5 minutes when I do Wim Hof breathing. That's my max. You might be able to do better than me, who knows? Not that it's a race. Phoebe saying hello to Jellycat. Timmy says hi. You're 0.5% Scottish, Vince Vallan. Did you get your bloods checked? Wow. I'm going to catch up with the chat in a moment. I'm going to get to the bottom of the chat. Okay, guys. And then we'll go from there to open chat in a moment. Josh, I lost my hair at fucking 19. Started losing my hair at 19, Josh. Not at 43. A lot younger. A long time ago, mate. So, there you go. I'm going to float across the Irish Sea, Yellow Belly. Super Snail Flopper. I did 3 years. My degree was for 3 years. Welcome into Super Snail Flopper. How's it going, mate? It's hearing that made me realise nursing was never for me. It requires so much self-control. It's really hard. Hard degree. It was for me. And that takes grit and determination to get through it. It can be really difficult. Yeah. Green tea every day. That's the thing which keeps you strong in mind, gives you mind control on your life, Matthew. I like green tea too, mate. Yes. T90s love chilling with the nurses and the doctors. I work in, obviously, sorry guys, you've heard this. I work in the theatres. I work at a hospital. I work as a scrub nurse. I'm alongside surgeons, anaesthetists. Basically, I'm around doctors all the time. And a lot of them are a lot smarter than me. They're loads smarter than me. And I like being around them because they're smarter than me. That I learn from them. And it's good to be around people like that. Most of them are nice. Some of them are not so nice, let's be honest. But the nice ones are lovely. And you can learn a lot from people. Not that you have to be a doctor to learn from people or a surgeon to learn from people. You can learn from anyone, in my opinion. You're not going to have a cant for a week or 2 weeks, Brad, because of that Siggy Beer connection. Yep, Yellow Belly. That's wise. It's going to give you a better chance. Because I even now, Yellow Belly, I'm telling you now, even now, every now and again, if I drink, I feel tempted to smoke even now. Yeah, but well done, mate. You'll benefit from that. Yellow Belly said that's a great tip with the green tea. Every little bit helps. Find what works for you. Sanjay saying rewarding, yes, but then the thought comes back to me. Everything is tough if you want to be good at it. Yeah, hard. If it was easy, everyone else would be doing it. Sanjay, shall I say? Strachan, please speak in English. What the fuck, lad? Strachan. Nice to meet you anyway, Strachan. Is this not English enough for you? That's very true, Shelley, but I'll definitely want a ciggy if I have a beer. Yeah, I'd be the same. Not everyone's the same with that, but it was me, that. Resistant straws, T90. I've never heard of them. It's good to enjoy sometimes, though. What works for you? I don't know. Thanks, Super Snail Flopper. It's all good. I'm just catching up with the chat. RBL3. Hi, RBL3. Hello. The turtle looks like me. Okay, I get it. He's got a bald head as well. I'm from Lancashire, Matthew. Northwest England. 30 miles away from Manchester. T90 saying, see you next Tuesdays are everywhere. Yeah, they can be, mate. They can be, mate. Shelley saying, subscribe, like, and be respectful. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Yellow Belly saying, I'm giving up fasting and swapping it for fasting. Constantly eating. I suppose, though, if it's to get you through it, the first part of it, Yellow Belly, that might be the best thing to do. For you, personally, I don't know. Constantly eating. If it helps you to get over the initial urges. you want to help me as well? Yellow Belly. Do you want to type in when I'm struggling? Benefits of quitting smoking, and keep reading it and going, after day 1, you get this. After day 2, you get that. And I'd read it, the benefits of it, and it made me feel good and remember why I was doing it. That helps as well. Why? WHF, do you like cocaine? I used to a long time ago. Not anymore. I stay away from it. How long since I've quit smoking? Good question. It must be at least 5 years, 6 years. How old am I now? 43. I'd say more like 10 years. 10 years, Yellow Belly. However, I'd have the odd moment when I'd smoke maybe once or twice a year. So 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, I quit. But I'd have the odd moment throughout the years, if you know what I mean, where I smoke on one day and then I feel horrible after it, if you know what I mean. That's how it's gone for me. What gave you up the sesh? Was it different factors or a special thing, Robbie saying? I'm all or nothing, Robbie, so I'd stay up for 2 or 3 days. I'd spend all my money. I used to make me feel horrible. My come downs were getting really bad as I got older. And I wanted to be successful. I wanted to do well. I wanted to have structure. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be happier. And taking drugs wasn't giving me that. It was taking me away from that. And I didn't want to end up, I just wanted to be, I wanted to be successful in my own way. And taking drugs didn't fit into that life. So that's what, a specific thing to quit was, I don't know, it was making me feel bad. It was making me feel horrible. It was like making me look bad, really drawn in face. I used to be quite thin as well because of the drugs, Robert. It was fucking horrible. That's why. And it just didn't make me feel good. And I wasn't around good people either, mate, if you know what I mean. So it's a few factors. Do I like beans? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, mate. I've seen the film The Green Street Elite about football fans, and that's too, mate, and can't. Yes, Matthew. I gave up smokes. I'm on the back of vapes, to be honest. I'd rather have a smoke. The tobacco, all the vapes. You're on the vapes, Yelly. Snow flops. I'm losing my train of thought. I don't know much about Trump, guys. Whatever. I don't even know what to say about him. John Terry. Hi, John Terry. Drugs is bollocks. I did drugs for 30 years. John Terry, I hear you. I hear you, mate. I agree. You're glad I got away from it. Yeah, thanks, T90. Yeah, I needed to, man. Fucking hell, it was hard. £145 saving per month is definitely a good incentive. Tobacco is very expensive, especially nowadays, Yellow Belly. Oh, please carry on, Yellow Belly. You can do it. You can do it. You can quit. Don't start with the scratch cards. I've caught up with the chat. Thanks, guys. 1 minute. Vince Van saying, if you like licorice and try to stop smoking, you can buy licorice roots in those healthy living stores. They are actually sticks you can chew on. Yep, that's another help potentially for some people. I'm just typing this in. Open chat. Open, let's say, subscriber-led chat. We'll chill for a bit. I think the topic did well. Kept on topic for a while. I think that's enough, though. Sugar. I can't really move. Oh, I don't like that at all. Sorry, guys. I'm going a bit slow here. We'll get there eventually. It's all good. I'm just typing something in. Subscriber-led open chat. It's not letting me move it. Do you know what? I don't like that. I don't like. Shit. That's better. There we go. It's a minute. I can't. YouTube's playing up a little bit here. There we go. We'll keep it there. You find what works for you with the quitting. You just had enough of them and gave up the next day, John. Wow, 30 years, mate. That's a long time for being on the. Oh, you've done well, John. Well done, mate. Both slides are closed down. I don't know what you mean. Your eyeballs look like squares. Really? Cable dog? You tripping, cable dog? Thanks, Shelley. I'm going to be honest, I didn't find them that hard to give up. Wow, John. Even after 30 years. I suppose you just thought, I'm assuming here, of course, John. I don't know your mind. Do I fuck? But I'm assuming you just thought, do you know what? I'm done with it. I've had enough. And you just gave up like that. Scratch cards are dodgy. There's only one winner, the company. Camelot in England, isn't it? I think. Who owns the National Lottery. They win every week. Matthew is saying magic mushrooms is the only thing that you must to be done in your life trip. Matthew, yeah, I did it years ago. Very strong. Very, very strong. Thanks, Jess. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hi, Floyd. What's popping? How's it going, dude? Hope you're all right. I wish that cars had toilets. Shit. Super Snail Flopper. That's a good little Dragon's Den moment there, mate. Or a Shark Tank thinking moment. Cars with toilets. You might be onto something. Shit. Literally. Leicester. Nice. It's a turtle looking guy. How's it going? How's it going, Leicester? I'm just trying to chill out a bit here. Oh. Yellow Belly is then saying, one moment. That's exactly what I thought. I'm done with this and just knocked it all on the head, John's saying. Good for you, John. Well done. Well done, John, mate. I imagined, thanks for clarifying when I commented on your other comment. Thanks for confirming, by the way, John. Yellow Belly saying, I've been a coke addict. I've been borderline alcoholic. I've been a food addict, reaching 19 stone. I had the stroke at 36 years old, and through all this, I never gave up smoking. Wow. So definitely going to quit. I believe you're going to do it. Please be careful with the eating as well, mate. It's your life, your choices, of course. Keep the balance. I think you've got it though, mate. I think you've got the discipline. Actually, I know you've got the discipline, Yellow Belly. By what you've told me, you've got the discipline. I believe that you'll quit. And I believe that you'll benefit from it. You already are doing. You're already winning. I'm really glad that you're doing that. Good for you, mate. Mythology. I don't know anything about it, Matthew. Matthew, can you educate me what that means? Because I don't know. I have no idea. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. T90 saying, you think, what's that twat pulling a face out? He's driving by. Oh, no, he's just taking a shit. We were talking about having toilets on cars, Sander. What do you think? No?
Toilets in cars.
Toilets in cars.
No.
Yeah.
How about no?
Sander says no, but I don't know. It could be convenient. Yellow Belly is separate, disgusting. You have to. How would you dispose of it though? It'd be like a caravan, wouldn't it?
I would not be in the car.
It'd be awful.
No.
It'd be awful.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Mushies were good back in the day, Yellow Belly saying. I couldn't do it now. Hi, the Rojo. Welcome in, dude. How's it going? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Is that a solar eclipse out there? I think it is, mate. It's a ring light. Unless a solar eclipse has just come outside my window just to me, just for me personally. There is one coming, the Rojo, on a serious note. Sorry, I was joking because I've got the ring light there. I read about one being visible from Europe. Yes. I think you've got to be mindful when you look at it not to do damage to your eyes. What are the books that lay near you? I have the Little Book of Stoicism, I have Shantaram, have the Rules of Life, have Life Beyond the Mask, and I have The Journey Home. That's what they are, Matthew. I use them for Timmy, if I'm honest, Matthew. I have read those. I've read 4 of the 5 of the books, if I'm honest. But a lot of those books I read a long time ago. Shelley's saying, Yellow Belly, you're a remarkable man, and it's an honour knowing you. God bless you, friends. You are a winner. You are. Yellow Belly's quitting smoking, by the way. Doing really well.
Don't substitute it for food.
The Roger saying we already have toilets in buses and planes. Yes, we do. Toilets in cars, I think we might be stretching it a bit there. I got into ECU Village. What's ECU Village, Roger? Sorry, I don't know what that is. Cozy. Oh, God. Yeah. The Journey Hall. What's that mean? The Journey Hall. Super Snail Flopper. Timmy's table is just at the side. It's here. There it is. Can you see? And oh no, there's pillows underneath there as well. There's Timmy's pillow. We can't forget his pillow. Of course we can't forget his pillow. I'll leave it at the side. There we go. It's a residential complex for current uni students in ECU. Ah, interesting. Never heard of that before. Every campus have one, university campuses. How long have you been smoking meth? I've never had meth and never want to. You misheard the book title. All right. Emology. I might be saying that wrong. Forgive me. It is a discipline from linguistic education that give words roots, describe from where they come from. Ah, like the history of words. That's interesting. I think that's interesting, Matthew. It's a census night tonight, is it? When's the eclipse occurring? Sorry, guys. Forgive my ignorance here. I know it's coming because I've heard about it. You love a V-shaped pillow. Yeah. Yes, there's a little table. We've got the little pillow there for him as well. You've used marijuana and got away with it. So have I. As far as I know. You chewed a leaf of it, did you, Roger? Oh man, I remember years and years ago, we made space cakes, okay? It was stupid. And it was called Rocky or Squidgy Black. And you're thinking, what's that? It wasn't like cannabis in leaves. It was like a resin that we had. It was cannabis stuff. And we'd burn it. We made some cakes, some space cakes. And we were burning loads in. And we made the space cakes, we baked them. And I ate one of the cakes. And I thought, 15 minutes later, I thought, it's not even fucking working. I thought, this is shit. And I had another one. 35 minutes later, I'm like, this is not even working. I had a third one. I think I might have had a third or a fourth. I can't remember. And then, I had the worst feeling ever. It hit me all at once. It was absolutely awful. They call it a whitey. I went all pale and mongy, and it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I had too much. Wasn't good. You took cannabis from Amsterdam to UK. Be careful, T90, with that one. Did you have a nice day at work? Yeah, I did. Actually, did anything interesting happen at work? Yes, kind of. I was in neurology. You're working in neurology. The surgeon that was meant to be with us had to attend an emergency case last night. So basically, the surgeon that was meant to come didn't sleep all last night and was meant to be here this morning, Monday morning. So we cancelled the list because we had no surgeon. There was no replacement. And then I ended up in hips and knees revision, a revision of a knee revision. And a knee revision is a knee replacement, but it's already been replaced. So you've got the knee, you've got a total knee replacement metal femur in there that's cemented, and they have to take the old one out and then put the new one in. And the thing that makes that complicated is it requires a lot more instrumentation, and I've never scrubbed for that before. So I really enjoyed it. I had a really good day, and I learned quite a lot, and I had a really nice day. It was amazing, actually. It was good. Thanks for asking. How was everyone else's day today? Space cakes, yeah, I was white as hell. I was like just like that, monged out to fuck. Oh man, I did not feel good that day. I wanted it to end, and it just carried on and on and on. Do you know the feeling? It was horrible. Which is stay in the huge Indo-European language family? Ah. The word which, you mean? Bogie Mogie. Hi, Bogie Mogie. Hello. Violence is literally the only language they understand. Oh. It's done mouldy. What's done mouldy, Bogie? God, Bogie. Sorry, I'm just laughing at your name, dude. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Behave, I think. Love from Antrim. Hi, how's it going, Behave? Respect to you. Why would they have to redo it? Sometimes when a knee is replaced, it's done. Let's say you have a knee replacement that's 60 years old. 20 years goes by, super snail flopper. The knee's been fine. You got a new knee. You got it replaced at 60 years old in 1994, just for example. 20, 30 years later, that's now causing you pain. It's not working anymore. You've got older. There's been, the body's changed a bit. It's causing pain now. Then you have to do a revision because it's no longer fit for purpose. That happens. And what they do a lot of the time is if you're a younger patient, say if you're 55, not that old, right? And you need your knee doing, they'll do it uncemented. So it's easier to get out then. Because if it's cemented, it's harder to get out. They've got to chip away with it. They've basically got osteotomes. An osteotome is like a chisel, but slightly different angle on it. But it's a chisel in a nutshell, if you want to be speaking layman's terms, and they're just going boom, boom, boom with a hammer, just chiseling it out. They do a great job. The surgeons. Yeah, they do. Anyway, I couldn't do what the surgeon does. I just help them with the instruments, of course. I'm not at their level with intellect. I'm just not. But a great day, though. It was really good. I strongly recommend you read about that. Matthew, thank you. I'll look into it. Thanks, Matthew. Important Baby saying, hi, Brad. Got a sword today. You got a sword? Important Baby, I'm not seeing you for a while. How's it going? How are you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. What do you mean you got a sword? What are you doing? Some swashbuckling? I'm joking. Did you get a shield with it as well? You need a shield. You've got a sword. You've got to have a shield. Protect yourself. You could have bought a Roman helmet today for 130 quid. £225 for a sword. What kind of sword is it? I don't know much about swords, mate, but it's interesting. It's different. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you can get those likes up to 30, that'd be amazing. That'd be a nice target. If you're not liked already, just click it. It's free. It's like, done. Thanks. And Timmy says, thank you for all the likes. Says, nice one. I know he doesn't look happy, or it doesn't look like he's appreciating anything right now, but he does inside. Anyway. Yeah, it's the Black Prince sword. Lush signal on the handle. Don't know anything about that. The real law is a person, not a rule book. What's the real law? Sorry, Rojo. I don't know what that is, dude. Thanks for the likes, guys. It's been a few weeks. Yeah, it has, mate. I hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Let's go have a sip of water. I'm going to see my dad in hospital tomorrow. He's okay, by the way. Update. He's still waiting to have his heart bypass done. He's all right though. He's just waiting there. What's he going to say then? I'm going to go and see him in hospital tomorrow. I'm going to do a live, maybe tomorrow, but maybe Thursday. I'll have to think about it. But I'd have to be careful with my leg. My leg's a bit sore. So I might just adapt my training a little bit. I'll do a workout live next. Turns out there's a trend in life. It's uncool to appreciate anything in life. Rojo, what kind of shit trend is that? It's a trend. It's trendy not to appreciate anything. Like, oh, everything's shit. I don't appreciate anything. It's shit. Everything's shit. Yay. What a crap life that is. I think it's great to appreciate things, but I don't know about this trend, Rojo. Real law is balls. That said, Tony Montana. Hi to import from Shelley. As for the real law is a person, that means that the written law is powerless without people to enforce it with. Those empowered to do so are the real law. Wow, yeah. The need, I suppose if you wanted to be a nasty person, you get stupid men to do an evil man's dirty work. I'll say it again. You'll get stupid men to do an evil man's dirty work to enforce that law. I'm thinking that in my head right now. Maybe I'm not getting the right thing there, Rojo. The written law is powerless without laws to enforce it, yeah. And some people like to enforce the law. There's a lot of reasons why they do. Sometimes they might think it's just and they believe in it. Or sometimes people just like, they get an egotistical drive, an egotistical feeling from enforcing that law on others. They think, oh, this feels good. I'm going to enforce the law. I'm going to tell them people off over there. It gives me a feeling of power and control, like an authoritarian kind of mindset. But all they're doing, that's just a stupid person just enforcing the law. Is my logic there? I'm giving my own perspective here in relation to what you're saying there, Roger, the best I can. I might not be getting the words out right, but that's my thoughts right now. Matthew, I think it was one of the officers' helmets with the red first on top. I don't know the name of it. Ah, right, the Roman one. Interesting. Luca, hi, Luca. How are you? Hope you're okay, Luca. The Lord is put down for people not to break, but people break them anyway. I don't know why the laws exist. I think some laws are just, in my opinion. It prevents chaos in the world. I'm not saying all laws everywhere are good, because that's subjective. But I think some laws are like useful. Keeps society moving, doesn't it? Keeps it safe, keeps it structured. Some, I'm not saying all. Not all. Definitely not all. Some of it's corrupt as well, don't get me wrong. Anyway, Important Baby says, by the way, I found a construction company that is willing to take me on for a week for experience. I started next Monday. Do you know what, Important Baby? Well done. Put your best foot forward. Work hard, as I know you will. I'm glad you've got that opportunity. I hope that they give you more work after it. Good luck with your new job, mate. Good luck with that. I used to work as a labourer on building sites. I used to enjoy it. I loved it. Believe it or not. I was working outside all the time. I used to just carry things. I know it sounds silly, but I was a labourer. That's what I used to do. Get stupid men to do evil man's dirty work. Classic. Rojo, yeah. Yeah. In line with what you're saying. Regeneration is as important as training and food too. How is your daily protein intake? Die9, can I be honest? I fast once. I don't eat. I fast once a day. I only eat once a day, Die9, and I don't measure my protein. I know it's important, and I know nutrition is one of the main things with regard to training or losing weight or losing fat. And protein is helps with muscle increase as well. But I don't measure it, mate. I really don't, if I'm honest. I don't pay attention to it. Maybe it'd be better if I did, though, if I'm honest. But antiquity is the real amazing thing when you do go a little bit deeper into it. Antiquity. Antiquity. What does antiquity mean? Forgive me, I don't know that. Thanks, imported baby. I hope you have a good day at work whenever you start. Shelley saying, Brad, you know when you do your challenges, it would be a little bit more comfortable if you had a yoga mat on the floor. It would be easier on your knees and hands. Yeah, I do have a yoga mat. I might, because do you know what? That's a good suggestion. I am not Johnny Sins. No, I'm not. I think you're in the wrong place there, lad. Good luck with that one. Lucas saying, don't like it when people break rules. I put down in place to keep us safe, and people break them. It makes me very angry. Very angry it makes me. I can understand, Luca, to an extent there. Come on, man. Dante and Jim saying, what do you mean, come on, man? Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Tuvalet. I've said your name. Hello, Tuvalet. My name is Brad. Do you know what? Nice to meet you. You can't eat husk. It's cheating, Super Snail Flopper. If you're fasting and you eat honey, the fast is over, mate. Honey's really good for you, don't get me wrong. If it's healthy honey, real honey, not the fake honey, which has loads of additives and sugar in it. Real honey is really good for you, but it would break you fast. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get that likes up to 30 at the very least, guys. Let's get them likes up to 30. It just takes a second. Thank you. Kahana. Hello, Kahana. Nice to meet you. My name is Brad. Hi, how's life in Dallas? In Texas? Interesting. How's life there? And quittity and quittity was there before Christianity. I didn't know that, Matthew. I didn't know that. Kahana, welcome in. How are you? T90 said, cry heart out. Is it hot in Texas? I can imagine it is so. Not that I'm an expert at Texas, by the way, I've never been. But I do know it's very warm at times, let's say that. Very hot at times. Tuvalet, my name's Brad. I'm not called Johnny Sins. Mr. Least. Hi, Mr. Least, for real. You're sub 3. What's sub 3? What do you mean? Hit the likes, people. We've got to 30 likes. Nice one, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support, guys. Thanks to anyone that subscribed as well. I really appreciate the support, man. So I say thank you. Anyway, Dynite said, interesting about your diet. And if it fits with you, go with it. I try to have around 120 grams per day, or at least 90 grams, 0.6, so don't lose. And 1.2 grams per kilogram if you want to build muscle works for me. Okay. I suppose it also depends on your build, Dynite, and your metabolism. I'm personally trying to just get lean. I've got a little bit of fat on my belly, Dynite, if I'm honest. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I want to reduce that. And that's what I think the fasting is going to help me with that. Anyway, Matthew saying some 2026, 5,000 years ago. Wow, that's a long time ago, mate. T90, yes, there are right now. Coffee and water for fasting, yeah, black coffee, not with milk. As you know, Yellow Belly, of course. Jack saying you do a great job with these lives. You deserve the likes and subs, mate. Thanks, Jack. Nice one, dude. Thank you, by the way. Rojo saying I myself need to watch my weight. Yeah, it's harder when you get a bit older as well, Rojo. I don't know what your age is. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, by the way. Yeah, and it's also food tastes amazing, doesn't it? It's very Moorish, of course. It's hard. It's doable though if you put your mind to it. Shelley says thank you to everyone in the chat. God bless every one of you. Thank you, Shelley. Lovely. The more overweight you are, the more likely you are to contract type 2 diabetes. True. Roger, correct. My mother possibly already had my dad's got type 2 diabetes, the Rojo, but my Rojo My dad is the exception. My dad's not big at all. He's not heavy at all. He's probably about 10 stone at the most. But he's got type 2 diabetes. But it's correct. Being overweight does increase the chances usually. Absolutely. My mother possibly already had type 2 diabetes by the time she had my now Transter. What's Transter? Oh, let me just chill a minute. Roman Empire, Alexander the Great, and archaic Greece. Have you seen Ulysses? Not Ulysses. Oh my God. No, not Ulysses. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of the film. Sorry, man. It's got Matt Damon in it. It's at the cinema. It's a really good movie. And my brain is failing right now. It's a really good film, man. Honest to God. I forgot the name of the film. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I've lost it. It'll come to me. How's type 2 diabetes heritable in the way type 1 is? I don't think it is. Think type 1. You can be born with that. Type 2, I think it is. It comes with age, with lifestyle, doesn't it, Roger? Well done, everyone, for smashing that like. Let's get them likes up, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you've not done so already, I appreciate the support. Diane, I didn't know how far I got with my diet and routine. Stayed at 88 kilograms since October 25. Now at 86 to 87 kilograms with visible abs for the first time. Was never my goal, just flowers on the way. Oh, well done, Diane. I used to have the abs, but I don't right now. I want to get that though, mate. Do you know what? You're inspiring me there, Diane. You're inspiring me, so thank you. Just by what you've just said, believe it or not. You're welcome, Yellow Belly, T90 saying. Films for kids, Matthew saying. Alzheimer's disease is being called type 3 diabetes. Yes, I've heard that before, Roger, by some scientists. Unfortunately, many such sources are sensationalists. I think there might be a correlation though, the Roger, in relation to Alzheimer's being the unwritten type 3 diabetes, linked to diabetes. Seen you. Hi, seen you. Hello. You must go into the Britannica Encyclopedia. Biofox. I do not do I consume that? No. That's weird. Let me just reset for a moment. Let me just chill. I'm going to sip of water. Let me just relax. Just chill for a minute. Khan, you're clever, T90 says. Don't know what you mean by that. Drink time, Brad. Yeah, just chill for a minute. Ooh. I will, mate. Thanks. Biofox, do you drink pee? Wow. How old are you, Biofox? How old are you? 8, 7, 5, 2? Jack saying, Bio, it's a bit dodgy that, Mom, mate. Yeah. It's the mentality there. -1. I think, yeah, -1. You're very mature for a -1-year-old. Sunset down, Matthew. Yeah, it has. It was behind me before, wasn't it? No more PPs. No more ammonia. No more ammonia. No more ammonia dreams. Thank you. I'm all right. How's the stream been, Shinzo? It's been a good stream. I'm not on topic now. I'm just chilling. Well, we're just chilling, should I say? Sorry. And we're just going with the flow. And I'm reading the comments, man. Super Snail Flop is like, no more ammonia. Thank you. He's like, haha, no. I'm all right, thanks. No golden treats for you. I'm sorry. No more. How's my dad, Shinzo? He's still in hospital. I'm going to go and see him tomorrow after work. He's still waiting for Wednesday. Wednesday finds out when or if he's going to be put on to get the operation done. He's getting a little bit impatient. Matthew said, we obviously need to walk, talk. I can maybe do that. Matthew, give me an idea there. It's harder to do because I'm out and about. It looks better though, doesn't it? Around the block, Matthew. Yeah, it's a good idea. I've done it in the past. I'll do it again. You're giving me an idea there, mate. I'll look into it. Thank you for the suggestion. And sniff chalk. Yeah. Wow. Man. Cookies. I'm calling you cookies. That's how the cookie crumbles, cookies. Whatever you've been erupting with there, lad. Anyway. It's getting silly now. I'm just going to relax. I'm going to switch the mind off a little bit. My dad's going to be okay. Thank you. Thank you. Peace to Matthew. Yeah. I don't feel worried. I don't feel worried at all. I think he'll be all right, Shelley, but thank you. I think he just needs to be patient. Got to lower the blood pressure. Super still flapping. Why? Praying for your father. Thanks, Shinzo. That's very kind. Thank you. He'll be all right. What can I say about your English? Really good, Matthew. It's very clear. You speak very intelligently in relation to your sentences that you're saying. Very coherent, very straightforward, very understandable, Matthew, and you speak with intelligence, I would say. So your English is very good. Much love to you, Dad, Brad. Thanks, Shelley Billy. T-Night says, it's all right, I suppose, Matthew. Matthew, it's really good. I think it's really good. Where are you from, Matthew, if you don't mind me asking? Just going to sip of water. We're just chilling. We're just relaxing. Oh, yeah. Brad, it will be okay. And look after yourself too. That's also important. I will do. Thanks. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you. Thanks, Shelley. Tina is having a little giggle. Matthew just thanks you so much. Peace out, mate. It's all good, mate. It's all good. It's all good. We're just having a chill chat. Thank you to anyone that's subscribed. You value genuine conversations that have some meaning to them. I think it's important. I think it's important. Moonflesh saying, what I get last game, I completely trashed his ass. He only hit me one time and I said I felt bad. Honestly, he couldn't even get up from the ground. What's this Moonflesh that you're on about? I had to walk away. What did you walk away from, mate? Super Snail Flopper. What plans for tonight? Sleeping, mate, after this. And then I'm working tomorrow. Moon, I don't know what you've been up to, mate. We're just chilling. So the next live I do is going to be a workout live. It's going to be a challenge. I have to be careful with my left knee. It's a little bit stiff, a little bit sore. So I don't want to overdo it. But I'm going to do a challenge. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I booked it in for Thursday on my channel, but I'm gonna do an exercise challenge soon. Matthew saying, I get him without any teacher or tutor while living in the deep of Russia. You're from Russia? How's life in Russia? Do you know that I've eaten the entire cupboard of food and then washed it down with the cupboard itself? Yes, I remember the Jeremy Kyle show. It was banned, wasn't it? Trash TV, Rojo. Yes, of course I remember it. Shelley saying, Brad, it is the channel. It's very important to a lot of people. Too many. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, thanks, Shelley. It means a lot, that. I'll try my best. I know I try my best. It means a lot. It's not, I know I can't help everyone all the time. But I try my best to. Roger saying, Matthew, where in Russia are you? European Russia? I can't say that word. Caucasus or Siberia? Sorry, I can't say that word. I know. Yes, Mother Russia. How's life in Russia, mate? What's the appeal even of trash TV? I suppose, Roger, what's the appeal of it to some people, not to all? It's escapism. Trash TV, you can escape your life for a while by watching someone else's. Also, the Jeremy Kyle show, for example, would be people like to mock others. So they like to look down on others. So they like to look at other people doing worse than them. That's what the Jeremy Kyle show is about. And people could be smug while they're watching it. Could be another reason. And people just want escapism a lot of the time. I'm not saying that's healthy, but Ural Mountains, Matthew is saying. Wow. Roger saying, Matthew, I'm going to assume you're in European Russia. Ural Mountains, that's the eastern limit of Russia's cultural dominance. Roger, you know a lot about those things. Matthew saying it's between European and Siberia. Cool, that's different, mate. Do you like where you live? Do you have a good life, Matthew? Hope you do. The dude. Hello, humans. Hello, the dude. Yellow Belly saying you're doing great, Bob. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Means a lot. Thanks, man. One sip of water. Trash TV. That's what we paid our TV license to. Hi, Mr. Fox. Welcome back, dude. Are you surfing the... Timmy says hi. How's it going? Hope you're okay. BBC's trash TV. Fucking right it is. Oh, my God. I couldn't agree with you more, Yellow Belly. I could imagine Dr. Phil's trash TV. It's the same category as... Same kind of category as Jeremy Kyle would say, Roger. Hello, I am the bringer of bad news for humanity. Great, the dude. Thanks for that. What bad news do you have for us? I'm going with it, mate. What kind of shitty news do you have for humanity? What's going to happen? Matthew said Eastern limits when a calendar had 1400 from birth of Christ. Hello, Kaylin. How's it going? Oh, hi, Kaylin. Timmy says hello. Hi. Hi, Kaylin. How are you? Welcome in. We're just chilling right now. We're just talking. We've gone off topic. We're just on open chat. Mr. Turtle says hi. Timmy says hello to Kaylin. Looks like trash TV is just tabloid talk shows. Yep, it's right in the same category. How are you, Kaylin? Yellow Belly says, the dude. You are the news gives us bad news, doesn't it? Every day. Every day, all day. The news is a fear factory, isn't it? Keeping us scared, keeping us afraid, keeping us divided. AKA the news. What's real, what's not real, who knows? There's a lot of... I'm not going to get into that because I don't even know. I don't know about Jesus Christ, the Rojo. I don't really know. Dorf Clorox. Hi, Dorf Clorox. Do you know what? I'm going to say hello. Is depression a season or forever? Depends on the individual. I would say Dorf Clorox. I don't think it's forever, though. Especially if you put your mind to it. Is it going to be easy, though? No. Is it going to be different for everyone? Yes. I don't have all the answers towards that because it's all individualized, I'd say. Or even if depression is forever, I think it can be alleviated. Potentially. I'm not saying one size fits all with regards to that Dorf Clorox. It's a very individualized thing, isn't it? Mental health. So I hope you're okay anyway, Dorf. I hope you're okay. I'm just saying hello to you, mate. My name's Brad, by the way. You're not okay, Kaylin. Why? I'm sorry. Share it if you want to share, but you don't have to. You don't want to. We'll at least hear you out. Matthew says you guessed that. Found out today that one of my mates' sisters that my friend won't make it through the night. Oh, shit. What's happened, Kaylin? That's awful. Shit, I'm sorry. It's getting late. It is. I'm going to go for another 5 minutes, guys. Simple humans are food for us. In 160 days, we shall arrive. It's not a thing humanity. There's nothing humanity can do. Fucking hell, the dude. What's going to happen then? So everybody, pen and paper time. The dude is announcing this. In 160 days' time, the dude and all his fucking gang are arriving, and there's nothing that we can do about it. Right? Okay, then, the dude. What are you going to do? I'm going with it. I'm going with what the fuck he's on about. This is a bit of a joke here, of course. I'm not taking this is not serious what I've just said. Hope you're okay, Kaylin. Shelley's saying, what's happened? Hi, John. How's it going, John? Fist bump, John. How's it going? Welcome back in, man. Hey, brother, and hey, brother. Send prayer to you and the family and your dad, brother. Oh, thanks, John. That's really kind. Thank you, mate. Feelings mutual. Thank you. Sending love and respect back to you. Fist bump, mate. Fist bump. Super Snail Flopper saying, my depression is forever. It mainly happened after I cracked my head open. Oh, fuck. How did you crack your head open, mate? We suggest humanity spends its time enjoying themselves. I think it will continue, the dude. I think it will continue, mate. Of course. She was ill and can't breathe by herself, and they're unplugging the machine. I'm really sorry, Kaylin. Really sorry. That sounds horrible and sad. I'm really, really sorry about your friend. Jesus is King. Welcome back, mate. Fist bump to Jesus is King as well, mate. Hello, brother. You look forward to the eclipse? I'm not even looking. If I'm honest, Jesus is King, I'm not even looking into it. Forgive me, but I'm not. But I understand a lot of people are interested in that. I'm not really drawn to it. Kaylin saying the only friend I have is going, so fuck the world at this point. Well, Kaylin, we're here for you the best we can. Okay? You're not alone. You're not alone. Okay? I'm sorry about your friend. Shelley says that's really sad. Of course. Matthew says flipping egg. What do you mean by that? What the hell? Super Stale Flop is saying. Where's Sandra? She's just chilling out. Kaylin, she's just resting. She's just chilling out. Super Snail Flopper saying, I've got blasted by a car. I'm all good, but sometimes I really struggle. Oh, you get run over, mate. Shit. That must have been painful, mate. The dude, you're talking absolute shit. Dude, that is absolute shit, lad. I'm not even going to read it because it's absolute shit. You've got a good imagination, though. You should write a book. Like a fictional book, the dude. Maybe it'll do you well. I don't know. It's funny. Whatever. I'm not reading it though, mate. Shelley's saying subscribe, hit the likes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support. T-Night is like going, yeah, I'll eat you first. Best be hungry. And then Yellowbird saying good night, Earthling. Stay safe and sleep softly. I'm now going outside with a bottle of tomato ketchup and the camper van tires are getting it. Saying no to smoking. Yes, keep up with the no smoking thing, Yellow Belly. You're doing really well, mate. Keep going, keep going. I know it's not easy. I think he's been flipping heck. He doesn't want to say saying egg. I don't know, Luca, mate. Your friend get to meet Jesus because he only takes his stronger soldiers' angels will. Yes, he's my brother. He's Timmy. Yeah. To be honest, she was the only one reason I was actually alive, and now she's gone, so no more reason left. So, Kaylin, don't say that. You're a lovely person. Your life matters. You matter. Keep going. Matthew's saying depression is not a weakness. It's just a physical reaction of your body on your social problems. Sometimes, yeah. And this is my thoughts on some of depression. Not all of depression, not for all people, because that would not be fair of me to say. However, imagine this. You're not eating well. You're eating highly processed food. You're not sleeping well. You are angry all the time. You've got loads of insecurities. You've got loads of trauma you've not worked on. You drink heavily. You take drugs. You eat bad food. You don't really do much. You don't work. You don't have a purpose. You don't do anything. You lie in your bed all day. You're going to probably, if you do that every day, you're probably going to feel like absolutely going to feel fucking shit. And therefore, depression feelings. My opinion, this might not agree with this. You start being healthy, start eating healthy food, start training, start exercising. Doesn't mean it's going to get rid of depression altogether. I'm not saying that. But if you get your life in order, you work hard, you find purpose, you look after yourself, you keep clean, you keep healthy, you know, you do the basic things right. If you start to feel better, happy days. If you stop feeling depressed after doing all those things, then it wasn't depression. However, not that I'm a depression expert here. Some people will have really healthy lives, they'll do everything perfectly right, but they'll still feel depressed. That's when that would be, I think, more of a genuine depression, in my opinion. Not that I know everything about these things. But if you do feel sad and you do feel bad, sometimes you ask yourself, why am I living the best way I can? Can I change it? At least try. I know that doesn't solve all the answers out there, guys. I'm not trying to say that I do. But anyway, Yellow Belly, good night. God bless. Have a good night. Stay safe, Shelley's saying. Yes. Jack says goodbye to Yellow Belly. John said angels will come and sing her to her loved ones. Sending prayers for you and her family, Kaylee. And my heart and me, heart things are slowly getting better. But never be ashamed to cry. Just show how much love I can get. Anyway, that's lovely, John, towards Kaylee there. I can give up cigarettes, but I can't stop smoking broccoli. Wow. Do you smoke broccoli? It's better than smoking cigarettes. Ken says, it's true though, life is just shit. Well, yeah, it can be. It can be really hard. Beyond words hard. It can be. It can be. Maybe problems with work, relationship with loans, rents, and so on and so on. Yeah. Maybe, Matthew. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day because I've got work tomorrow. I've had a really nice chat. I hope you guys have too. And I'll be going live soon. I go live on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays at around 8 p.m. UK time. And this is when I'm talking like this. I'll be going live on Saturday doing an exercise live. I'll be going live either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm going to think about it. And I'm going to do a challenge, which is going to be exercising. But I'll do a few exercises, then I'll chat. That's what I'm going to be doing next, my next live. But if you want it, if you're not already subscribed, just hit the notification button. Subscribe, it's free. It really helps the channel. And you'll know when I'm next live. But anyway, guys, look after each other. It's been a pleasure. Nice to meet some of you here today. I know I've met some of you already. Please just fucking be your best selves. Keep going. Keep having that grit. Keep having that determination. Keep being a kind person. Keep being an open-minded person. Keep self-improving. We're all in our own races, aren't we? Of course. Don't take any fucking shit. Don't take any shit. Don't let people take your kindness for a weakness. You know this shit. You know this shit. But keep being kind as well, if you know what I mean. Anyway, enough of me chatting. It's been a pleasure and an honor for you just to even be here. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Good night. Good night. God bless. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon at some point. Have a great week. Make it as good as you can. Good night and God bless.